NTPC Green Energy, the lock-in period will be ending for that stock as well. So that's also going to be an important stock to watch out for, because Anisha, recently we've seen that every time there's a lock-in period that's ending for a stock, we've seen some volatility coming in. And similar was the case for Swiggy when a few days ago the lock-in period for Swiggy got over, and you had a significant amount of equity that got out of lock-in of the anchor investors as well. So there was some volatility that came in on the charts of Swiggy. Let's pull up that chart and take a look at what that stock is up to. Last 1 month itself, there's been a 35% uptick coming in. JP Morgan has given some very ambitious targets coming in for Swiggy, the highest in fact that we've seen in a very long time coming in from a brokerage for Swiggy. That's 730 rupees per share is the price target that JP Morgan has given going ahead. So that's a stock that's done well. Kunal, very quickly give us a sense of what you are spotting on the charts for Swiggy.
So a very limited price history, but then over the last 1 month or so, the stock has looked very, very strong, attractive. There's been a very good built up of volumes. Whenever we've seen the price action to be a lot more robust, and when the stock gets into a correction, like for example, in the last 2 days, we've seen the average volumes drop down to just about 1.5, 1.2 CR for Swiggy. Whenever the stock consolidates, and when the stock was moving up higher, the volumes were to the tune of almost 3x to 4x from an average volume of 1 to 1.5. So which means that we are looking at the stock getting back into an uptrending phase, and this dip opportunity in the last couple of days which has happened for Swiggy should be taken as a good buying opportunity. 560, 565 seems to be a good base, and on the upside we could be looking at 620 as a near-term target for Swiggy.
That's a near-term target for Swiggy. In the meantime, just wanted to mark the dollar index as well, because rupee has weakened further and dollar index is yet again above the mark of 108. So something that the Indian markets have been tracking very closely. Come Monday morning perhaps, or rather Thursday morning, we'll again be tracking some of these important data points. But for the day, at least we have ended in the red for now. 23,750 is where the index is at. What managed to hold in the green were the sectors of auto as well as FMCG. So select name from those pockets held out. But clearly, metals, IT, PSU banks, Nehi were on the back foot.
The market breadth is looking like today, not looking very good when it comes to the broader markets, because no show of support coming from there. You, however, had the small cap index that did pretty well over the course of the day and continues to in fact hold on to gains, although they are minor in nature. If you take a look at some stocks that have been buzzing today, Greaves Cotton was a newsmaker on the back of its subsidiary filing for a DRHP. You have BPCL that was in focus. Biocon is a stock that's held up pretty smartly in today's trade. You have Gulf Oil also on that teaming up with Nara Energy, so that stock did well. Sagility India, that stock has been locked in upper circuit of 5% ever since the get-go, because you have a JP Morgan overweight initiation coming in with a target price of 54 rupees per share. That stock is already very close to 49. It's looking good for Sagility India as well. Sectorally today, like Anisha mentioned, what did good was only the auto and the FMCG pack. Both of these looking good. Bharat Forge, Tata Motors, TVS, Eicher, M&M, Ashok Leyland, all of these looking good for auto. From the FMCG space, you have United Breweries, Radico, Nestle, ITC, Britannia holding up pretty smartly. However, what lost luster in today's trade, if you could call it that, and was not shining too brightly, is Nifty Metal, the biggest sectoral loser today, led lower by SAIL, Apollo, APL Apollo, Nalco, JSW Steel. All of these stocks did not do well, followed by Nifty Media. PSU banks have taken a beating today. Bank of Maharashtra, SBI, Union Bank not doing all that well at all. Followed by that, you have Nifty IT trading with cuts of roughly 0.3%. So Emphasis, Infosys, Persistent did not do well. Realty managed to slip onto the red on an intraday basis. So that's also a sector that's not done pretty well at all. But that's how we're ending the trading session. Starting shop for the day 23,700. At least we have maintained to hold on to those levels on the Nifty. Thursday is going to be an interesting day to watch out for. You have the last Nifty expiry of the year coming in. Let's see what Thursday's trading session holds on for us.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.